Welcome back, everybody. I'm Oceana, a certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe and a student of Jeff and Shalia. And I thought I'd talk about something today that I know is really relatable for many of you on your twin flame journey. And maybe you're experiencing this now, but it is about age gaps. And if you don't know already, Charles and I, we actually have a 20-year age gap in our union. And age gaps are not uncommon in a twin flame union, and it is something that many people do experience. So how do you move through these feelings? Because I'm sure that if you are experiencing an age gap in your union, you probably have had a lot of feelings come up about it, and you have probably heard a lot of people have an opinion about it as well. So how do you move through that? And can it work? Can you be with your twin flame, the person that you were designed and meant to be with? Can it work if you have a large age gap? And I'm here to tell you that it most definitely can. So in today's world, it's still very much kind of taboo. The people still have a lot to say, a lot of feelings about relationships where there is a large age gap, whether it's appropriate, whether it's not appropriate. There are a lot of different opinions and I have heard them. I have had to go through it myself. And I can tell you right now that those opinions and those thoughts do not matter when it comes to your twin flame union. You and your twin flame were meant to be together. You were meant to live a life of joy and happiness. And whether you have an age gap or not, that should not stop you. And one of my experiences that I did have on my twin flame journey when Charles and I came together was my mom was very accepting of our union at first. And maybe you're going through this where you have told friends or family and they know that you have a large age gap and they're not very accepting of it and they have a lot to say. So I can relate to that because this is something I did go through with my own mom, and she was very accepting of it at first and welcoming. And then it kind of all turned, I had to hear the whole, oh, he's older and you're way younger, because I'm 25 and Charles is 46. So I've had to hear it all. And it was really challenging in my union having to go through that with my mom and her not accepting our union and some people around us kind of being like, I don't know. But the thing is nobody has power over your union or the right to tell you whether or not you should be with this person because of their age, because that's not fair. And to be quite truthful here, when Charles and I first got together, I did have a lot of feelings that I had to move through around Charles being a lot older than me, because it was something I did consider before I found Charles, my true twin flame, that maybe I was meant to be with somebody who was older, and that was kind of something I was feeling in my heart. I was starting to attune to that. Maybe vibrationally, that was where I was meant to be, was just with an older man. And there's nothing wrong with that because nobody my age, it wasn't working out. So I was like, man, maybe I need to raise the age bracket here. So when Charles and I did get together, it was really challenging for me at first. Yes, I recognized him as being my twin flame, and I felt really good, being with him. But I was also really triggered at the same time because growing up with my mom, I had to hear the whole thing, with my stepdad. Well, you're gonna leave me for a younger woman, and like all that nonsense. Because my parents used to fight a lot, so the whole younger woman thing was kind of something that I had to hear often, and it was really exhausting. And it was something that came up for me that I had to heal and work through around my feelings about. And also, I had other things like maybe Charles was just being with me because I'm a younger woman and he's an older guy. We see that in the world where men will get with women just because they're younger or just whatever. But the thing is that it doesn't matter. And so I had all these different feelings arise, and whether or not I was comfortable with it, because at first in the beginning when we were talking and I didn't quite recognize him exactly as my true twin flame, I did kind of dismiss him as being my twin flame because of his age, you know? So as I worked through this, I realized that, well, this is my life and this is my union and this is how God created it to be. Just because he's older than me doesn't mean that our love can't work and that we cannot be together. We had to go through lots of upsets where what if, you know, you die before me and I want to die with you. It was really emotional experience for us. It was very emotional. And as we just chose to heal and persist through it, we realized, well, you know, we're twin flames, we're one, and like we're always going to be together no matter what. And it doesn't matter our age and how it looks on the outside and what other people have to say. And people will have a lot to say. And it's just something you have to kind of roll with because nobody has power over your union. And it can most certainly work with your twin flame. Because with Charles and I, like, even though we have a 20-year age gap, and even if you have an age gap in your union, spiritually speaking, you're really technically the same age, spiritually and physically, because you're twin flames, and because you share the same consciousness and you're one. Doesn't matter if one of you are older or younger, you're the same age spiritually. And so I feel like, you know, being with my twin flame and him being older than me, yes, because he does have more life experience technically, you know, when it comes to the physical world, he does offer like a lot of wisdom and he has more knowledge in certain areas, like about money or other things. He's a very smart man. So I learn a lot from him being like the younger one in our union, even though we're the same age. He does have more experience physically in life, and I learn a lot from him, and he teaches me a lot, and I'm really grateful for that. And so if you're watching this and you feel like, oh, my twin flame and I, we have an age gap, and I'm just not sure if this is something that could work for me and that we can have and be together, I'm going to tell you right now, don't listen to other people. This is your union. You can be together no matter what, and you can heal any challenges and triggers that are coming up about your age using the mirror exercise that Jeff and Shalia teach in Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. You have the support at Twin Flames Universe. There's no challenge that you cannot overcome in your union. And whether you have that age gap or not, and you feel like, oh, my twin flame doesn't want to be with me because, you know, I'm younger and he's older, I'm just like a little child. That's just not true. You got to work through those feelings because your twin flame, they love you unconditionally and you're meant to be with them. So regardless of what their age is and whether you think or not they want to be with you because of that, that is something that you can heal and overcome, and you can be in your union together and have the love that you've desired. This was something that I had to work through myself, and feeling like I didn't have a lot to offer to my union because I'm young and I haven't accomplished much in my life. And, you know, what is my twin flame going to think of me for that? And really just when Charles and I, we came together, none of that even mattered. My age didn't matter. It didn't matter how much money I had. It didn't matter, you know, how successful I was. What mattered was our love that we had and that we shared together. And that's beautiful. That's the most powerful thing, is the love that you share. And it's not even something that even bothers us now in our union or affects our union, or that we think about like, oh my God, we have an age gap. It doesn't even faze us. Like, we feel like we're the same age all the time. You know, we're both the same age and living life as one and doing life together. And it's a lot of fun. And so I encourage you to just keep pushing through these challenges if you do have an age gap, and just know that you are meant to be together, and who cares what anyone's got to say, you know? So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.